start lying down. If you want to stay seated because you're drinking your tea, that's okay too. I know, it is chilly. It's Thursday. Yay. Hopefully it's a good day for everyone. Do my best to get my brain back into teaching. Go ahead and take a few deep breaths here. Just allow your body to settle on the mat. Feel the weight of your body on your mat. Notice how you're arriving this morning without judgment. Just notice. Notice your breath. Notice the different sensations in your body. If your teeth are clenched, relax your jaw, relax your tongue, relax your eyes. And then a scan from head to toe with that full body relaxation. Right, beginning to deepen your breath. In and out through the nose. Belly rising on the inhale. Falling on the exhale. Getting reacquainted with your breath, with the depth of your breath. And then breath and body. And that full body relaxation. Why we relax before a class. You might not wonder because I say it a lot, but it's good. The best benefits come from being in our parasympathetic, our relaxation response in the body. Put aside stress, or we really shift our nervous system into relaxation, then the body can function at a better, greater, more balanced capacity. So when we do the yoga postures, which all have many benefits, then you can gain as many benefits as possible instead of your body fighting stress and then trying to do yoga poses. So we'll take one more breath here. And give yourself a big stretch. Arms overhead. Point your toes. Maybe roll your wrists and ankles a few times. Bringing your arms down by your sides. Take your shoulders down away from the ears and slowly begin to turn your head from side to side. So we can begin the process of waking up the spine. Starting up here with the neck. So as far as you can to each side, nice and slow. You can get a sense of how your neck and your shoulders are feeling this morning. And bring in some spaciousness there from this movement side to side. take it back to center when you're done. And you can draw the knees into the chest. Take both knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your legs or hold behind your knees. And without squeezing your knees in toward your chest, just keep it easy here. Take a deep breath. Maybe rock from side to side and massage your back a little bit. Again, you can wake up the spine a little with that rocking. And then next inhale, extend your legs up toward the sky. And flex your feet so you're reaching your heels up toward the sky. And you'll notice how the backs of your legs feel. Take a deep breath here. And then go ahead and bend the left knee in toward the chest and begin to release the right leg straight down to the mat. Good. Flexing both feet, clasping your hands around your knee, drawing it in as tight as you can without forcing anything, but just see how that feels to draw it in. So the knee is tracking up toward your face, right? So straight up for now. Take a deep breath there. On your exhale, maybe you can draw it in a little bit closer. Good. And then go ahead and extend the left leg up toward the sky. And slowly lower that leg down with the control of the core. Good. And then bend the right knee in when you're ready. Squeeze, deep breath. The exhale draws the knee in closer. Inhale to extend the leg up toward the sky. On your exhale, slowly lower. Use the core, engage the core. The leg comes all the way down. Take your time. And then when you're ready, both legs are down. You'll inhale and drop both knees in, back in. Good. Wrap your arms around your legs. Exhale draws the knees in closer. One more breath like that. Good. And then we're taking the arms out wide, palms down, knees stay in toward chest. Again, engaging the core to control the movement. We start to rock from side to side. So start small so you can just connect with your core and feel it controlling this movement side to side. So a little twist. And then gradually your knees go lower to each side, but not all the way yet. So again, slow movement controlling this twist from the core. So a little tuck of the tailbone, rocking from side to side. You get lower and lower, like you're almost gonna twist, but you're not yet. So you keep on controlling it and see how far you can go. And then the next time you rock over to the left side, you can bring yourself into a twist. Turn your head right. And find your breath there. If you'd like, you can rest your hand on your legs. A little pressure to deepen the twist. Breathing up the spine. Really connect with the spiraling from the base of the spine out through the crown of the head. And we'll take 2 more breaths here. And when you're ready to come back, engage the core first. Draw the knees back into the chest and then begin that rocking from side to side again with the control of the core. See how far it will take you. And then at your own pace, you'll eventually twist over to the right side and turn your head left. Your breath when you get there. more breath here. When you're ready to come back to center, again, engage the core, knees come back. Let's extend the legs up toward the sky. This time, point the toes, spread your toes out, reach through the soles of the feet. Take a deep breath here into the belly. And then arms come down by your sides, maybe tucking them under your backside for support, if you'd like to have that support when you work on the core. On an exhale, slowly lower your legs almost all the way down. So we're engaging the core, we're maintaining connection with the low back and the mat. Our face stays relaxed. We find that little hover just above the mat. Maybe bring them down so you feel your heels brush against the mat, and then you lift them up just a little bit from there. Good. And then next inhale, extend the legs back up toward the sky. Slow. Good. And on the exhale, lower. So same thing. Keep it controlled. Keep tucking the tailbone so we lengthen the spine on the mat. And we find that hover option this time. As you're hovering, you're breathing. Option to lift your head and look at your toes if you want a little bit more head to toe pose. And we're breathing. Good. And then releasing the legs down, releasing the head down. Take your hands out from under you. Big stretch if you'd like. Deep breath either way. Nice. And then roll onto your side and bring yourself up to a seated position. So in our seated position, take your right foot in back, left foot in front, and take your knees out wide. So maybe you have one foot in front of the other here. So knees are out a little bit wider than usual. Hands on your knees, sit up nice and tall. Lengthen the spine, drop the chin just a bit so you can reach through the crown of the head. And notice how it feels to draw the navel back toward the spine. So you find that engagement in the deep core muscles. Feel support in the low back from that engagement. And then relax that a little bit, but stay lifted, stay strong. Take a deep breath. Feel your belly expand. And exhale. Draw the navel back toward the spine. One more breath like that. This time on your exhale, round your back. Drop your chin towards your chest as we move into a seated cat-cow. So on your inhale, roll through, tailbone to the top of the head, and exhale. And you can just move at your own pace here. Waking up the spine, the hips, even the shoulders, the neck. Stay with the breath and the movement. And when you're ready to, you can switch up your feet. Back foot comes out in front. Keep moving through seated cat-cow. Next time you rock forward, with the heart lifted, the chin lifted, take your arms out in front. Fingertips come to the mat in front of you. So we have a nice long spine here. Let's inhale. And on your exhale, dropping into a fold slowly so you can stay mindful of how your hips, your low back feel. If you need to round your back, round your back. But again, you don't want to feel pulling on the low back, so back off if you need to as you continue to drop into the fold. Deep breath. You might feel this more in your hips because our feet are in front of each other, our knees are out a little bit wider. So just mindful, not comparing to the last time you did a forward fold like this. One more breath in the fold. And then next inhale, roll it up nice and slow. Let's take the arms out and up as we rise. Palms touch at the top, relax the shoulders, straighten the arms. And exhale, hands to heart center, elbows out wide. Take a moment here. Good, and we'll switch up the feet once again. Back foot comes out in front, knees stay out wide. Fingertips out in front, flat back. Good, let's inhale, long spine. On your exhale, you come into your fold. So see where that takes you. Even the hips out. Once you're in the fold, connect with your breath. And when we connect with the breath, we're allowing it to create more space within the body. Next inhale rolls you back up, arms out and up. Palms touch at the top. On your exhale, we're just lowering the palms just above the head. So pressure, pressing the hands together, elbows out wide, long spine, building energy here. So we feel strong in the upper body, strong in the lower body, connecting with the breath. The shoulders are engaging because we're pressing the hands together. Allowing this posture to untie some of the energetic knots that we might have in the body to create a little more freedom, a little more clarity of mind. So one more breath here. And lowering the hands through heart center. Good, extending the legs out in front. Go ahead and shake them out a little bit. Maybe roll the wrists and the ankles a couple of times. Coming into staff pose, hands down by your sides. Legs are as straight as you can get them, flexing the feet, sitting up tall. Remember, bend your knees if you need to be able to have the nice long spine here. Drop your chin just a bit. Let's inhale and reach the arms out and up. Again, palms touch at the top, and on the exhale, we release the arms back out and down, and we drop the chin toward the chest, keeping the spine long. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, reach it up. If you'd like, you can take your gaze up towards your thumbs when your arms come up. And then exhale as the arms release out and down, chin drops to chest. 2 more times. Take the arms back up on an inhale, and on your exhale, twisting to the left side. So right hand comes to the outside of the left knee, left hand right back behind your left glute, straightening the left arm as much as you can, looking toward the left shoulder. Keep your feet flexed, connect with your breath. So as you inhale, you lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, drawing the navel back toward the spine. Let's take 2 more breaths here. When you're ready to come back through center, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Look up towards your thumbs. On your exhale, take it slow as you fold over your legs. Again, mindful of how your body feels without straining anywhere. You find that perfect spot. Take a deep breath there. We'll take 1 more breath in this fold. And then we inhale to rise, arms out and up. And we'll exhale and twist to the right side. So left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand back, we work to straighten the arm, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, draw the navel back, deepening the twist just a bit. 2 more breaths. ready to, inhale back through center, arms come out and up. Last time here with this fold, exhale. My hamstrings are very unhappy. And we'll breathe. And then keeping the arms down, we'll roll it back up. Cross the legs in so we can rock forward onto our hands and knees. Coming into table. Let's find a nice strong table. Spread your fingers out wide. Press into the palms of your hands at evenly distributed weight so we can take pressure out from the heels of the hands. Shoulders engaged, core engaged, long spine. Just notice how it feels here to really draw the belly button back toward the spine. How you feel that support in the low back. Deep breath. And then relax the body as you start to move into cat-cow here. So on your inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. And on the exhale, round your back. You're going to move at your own pace, but with that breathing pattern. Tailbone to the top of the head in both directions. When you're ready to, you can point your toes into the mat, rising up to down dog. And find a little flow between your down dog, your table, and your cat-cow. Right, so use those movements to warm your body up even more, to create space, to connect to your breath and your movement. Of course, if you already feel ready to add a plank in there, you can. As that energy builds, sometimes it feels good to bring in a little more strength. So just keep on breathing and moving between those different postures. And each time you notice there's a little shift in the body. Things begin to open. Your mind and your body connect a little bit more. And then we'll all meet in a plank. Knees up or down, whatever you choose. Finding your breath here. Again, we build the energy. We're looking forward slightly. Soften the elbows. One more breath. And then we'll all bring the knees down. Look slightly forward. And we're rolling. Hips come down. We roll through the spine until the forehead touches the mat. Sliding your feet out to the width of your mat. Hands are under your shoulders or a little bit lower. And then on your inhale, rise up through cobra. And then press back up through that modified plank. So you tuck the tailbone, engage the core, lift the knees if you'd like to full plank, and then press up to down dog. Take a deep breath, step your feet together. Inhale up to your toes. On your exhale, send your hips back towards your heels so you lower down and eventually the knees come down. Good, and then you rock forward into table. Cat-cow, inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. A neutral spine with the knees together, child's pose. So you can take your arms down by your sides. If you need to, block under the forehead. Roll the wrists. Find your breath here. Two more breaths. Good. after that second exhale, arms come back out in front as you rise back up to table. Toes into the mat, down dog. We'll go through that plank one more time. So inhale to plank, that little flow. Good, knees come down, look forward, roll through. Forehead touches. Inhale, forward and up through cobra. Then onto the knees into your modified plank. Good, point your toes into the mat, full plank. And then down dog. Deep breath. Now bend your knees, look between your hands. Tiptoe or hop up to the top of your mat. Into your fold, knees bent if you need to. Wrap your arms around your legs. Hang here for a breath. Direct it to your belly. And then when you're ready to rise, arms hang, knees stay bent. Inhale, roll up. Reaching the arms out and up. And exhale. Hands through heart center. Releasing your arms down as you come into mountain pose. Find your breath up here. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Feet are about hip width or closer. Soften the knees. Find your connection to the earth. You feel grounded, supported, held. Relax your shoulders a little more. Feel the length in your spine. Neutral pelvis and hips. Deep breath. And let your next inhale reach your arms out and up. Lift your toes. Engage the core. On your exhale, diving in, a slow dive. Keep it controlled as you dive into your fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands come down beside the feet. Let's inhale, step the left foot back. Lift your head, good. And we exhale back to plank, straight back. Inhale as we hold in plank. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, rise up to cobra. Let's take 3 cobras here. Exhale, lower down. Forward and down and forward and up. You always want to feel that little shift in cobra because we're lengthening the spine. 2 more. See where it takes you. Engage the backside of your body. The next time you rise up, toes into the mat. Strong core as you press back to down dog. Step your feet together. Holding here in down dog. Spread your fingers wide. Press toward the fingertips. See how it feels to straighten the legs a little more, releasing your heels toward the mat. Hips are high. Deep breath. And then we bend the knees, look between the hands, tiptoe or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, hands through heart center, releasing your arms down. Relax the body for 1 breath. And inhale, reach it out and up. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back to your lunge, lift your head. And on the exhale, plank. Inhale up high. Exhale, slowly lower. Our 3 cobras, maybe you're into an up dog. Feel free to find your groove here. Stay with your breath. On that 3rd lift, toes into mat, core engaged, down dog. come together. You find your breath. Maybe this time, pedal your feet. Deep bend in the knee. Rock the hips from side to side. Turn your head from side to side. So we come back to the spine in this movement. Keep breathing into the belly. And then back to stillness. Stepping your feet out to the width of your mat, maybe even a little bit further if you dare take it to the floor. And then walk your hands back. So you come into a little bit of a wider leg fold. Kind of pigeon toe your feet in. Good. Drop into your fold. Bend your knees if you need to. Reach for your ankles. Find your breath. Hands to shins, come into a halfway lift. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Hands come down, heel toe your feet out more as we prepare for goddess. Now feet are turned out. And when you're ready to rise up, you can roll up. Inhale as you roll up, arms come out, bent. Elbows align with shoulders. Find your breath, tuck your tailbone. We lengthen the spine, we lower down as much as our body lets us toward that 90-degree angle. Option to close your eyes or find a gaze, soft eyes either way. Deep breath. One more breath here. Good. Inhale. Straighten the legs, reach it up. Turn your left foot forward, right foot out. Coming into warrior two, bending into the right leg. Looking over your right fingertips. Find your breath, relax your shoulders. If you find yourself leaning toward that right leg, pull it back and up toward the sky. Next inhale takes you back through center. Take the arms up, turn the right foot forward, left foot out. Exhale, other side. And breathe. One more breath here. Inhale back through center, both feet out. Exhale, goddess. And then we find a flow here. So inhale to rise, left foot forward, right foot out. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale back through center. Turn the left foot out, exhale. Inhale center. Exhale goddess. Good. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, rise. Feet forward. Reach it up. Exhale, fold. Reach for the ankles. Draw in. Draw the crown of the head toward the floor, toward the earth. Deep breath. And then hands come to the mat. Heel toe your feet back together or step it together. Inhale out to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up, cobra or up dog. Good. Exhale, back to down dog. Take a deep breath. Inhale up to your toes. Exhale, knees come down. Child's pose, your choice. We'll take 3 more breaths here. to rise. Arms come forward, back up to table. 2 rounds of cat-cow. Into down dog. Feet out wide. Walk your hands back. Reach for your ankles. Come deeply into your fold, crown of the head toward the earth. We're breathing. Turning the feet out. Bend your knees side to side, preparing for your goddess. Rising when you're ready on an inhale. Nice and strong. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core. Relax the jaw. Relax the body. Where it can, of course, engage where it needs to. Next inhale, we rise. Preparing for warrior 2, right side. Exhale, bending into the right leg. Take a deep breath. We're going to reverse it this time. Left hand back, right arm up. Find your breath here. Feel into the length on the right side of the body. Let's even straighten that right leg and reach. And we inhale back to our warrior 2. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, center. Turn your feet out. Exhale, goddess. Find your breath. Inhale, rise. Left foot turns out. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe, relax the shoulders. Let's take that right hand back, left arm up. One breath here before we straighten the left leg. Finding length and breath. We'll inhale here. Exhale back to warrior 2. Inhale through center, both feet turn out. And exhale, goddess. Deep breath here. Good, inhale back up. Right side, turn that foot out, exhale. Let's take forearm to thigh. Good, side angle. Left arm overhead, maybe looking up toward the sky. We're lengthening both sides of the torso. If you have your gaze right under that left arm, there's a little twist in the spine. We breathe. One more breath here. Using the left arm to take us back to warrior 2. One breath. Inhale to center, both feet turn out. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, rise, left foot turns out. Exhale, warrior 2. Take a breath. Forearm comes down as we reach that right arm over into our side angle variation. Maybe we're looking under the right arm, right near the elbow. Not caving into the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders strong. Use the right arm to come back to warrior 2. Take a breath. And we inhale center, last goddess, and exhale. And breathe. Inhale to rise. Step your feet together onto your mat. Reach it up. On your exhale, chair. Take your arms out in front. Lift the heart, turn the palms up, draw the shoulders back. Soften your gaze, find your breath. We'll inhale together. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands come down. Let's inhale, walk it out to our plank. With control, exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, rise up, cobra or up dog. Again, 2 more. On that third lift, take it back to down dog. Connect with your breath. We'll take 3 breaths, 3 more breaths in our down dog. Breathe into your belly. Lift your hips high. When you're ready to release, knees come down. Good, so we're in our table, and we're gonna take our knees out pretty wide here. So you wanna keep your knees on the same plane as your hips, right? So we're not rocking the hips forward or back. Knees come out wide. Maybe your feet turn out. Your knees and your ankles stay aligned. So we do the best that we can here. Slide it out as far as you can, and then come down to your forearms. See if it takes you there to your forearms. You might be able to slide your knees out a little bit further. Be mindful of all the different sensations that you might feel here. Stay on the forearms. Reach through the crown of your head. Breathe into your belly. We'll take 2 more breaths here. When you're ready to release, rock forward enough so you can point your toes into the mat, lift up to bring your knees together. Good, so knees come back together. And then take this into hare or rabbit pose. Round your back, walk your knees in, take a deep breath. Neutral spine. So you come out of your rabbit, neutral spine to even out the blood pressure. And then take it back into seated position, which will be cobbler's pose. So soles of the feet come together, knees out wide. Sitting up tall. Rock from side to side a couple times. Hands on shins, feet, maybe toe hold here. Close your eyes, sit up nice and tall. Drop the chin, reach through the crown. See how it feels now to draw the navel back toward the spine. So you feel that engagement. You might find you can get a little more length in your spine, a little more lift out from the hips. And relax your belly, but maintain that lift. Relax your knees, or even gently press them toward the mat. Take your internal gaze to the tip of your nose. And we'll do some alternate nostril breathing without actually blocking the nostrils off here. So bringing your awareness to your right nostril, inhale. Awareness of left, and exhale. Inhale left, and exhale right. Inhale right, and exhale left. Inhale left, and exhale right. And follow that breath as you inhale through the right nostril. Follow it up to the center of the forehead, and then follow it out through the left nostril. As you inhale through the left nostril, notice when you start to feel the temperature of the air as it comes in, right up to the center of the forehead. And exhale out the right side. Follow it out. As you inhale right again, notice when you start to feel the temperature of the air. exhale left. Inhale left. And exhale right. Last round, inhale right. We'll end with an exhale on the left side. Good. Blinking the eyes open. Do a little eye yoga. So look up toward, pretend there's a clock on your face, right? Look up toward 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, back to 12, and then we'll go in the opposite direction. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to 12. Wide eyes. And then close them and scrunch them way up. And then relax your eyes, keeping them closed. Deep breath. Good. When you're ready to, bring your legs out in front, support yourself onto your back. Good. When you're there, maybe draw the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your legs, rock it out side to side. And check in with your body, see what it's calling for to prepare for Shavasana. Maybe a bridge or a happy baby, a shoulder stand, or you might be ready for Shavasana in and of itself. So just listen. Take the next minute or so to move in preparation. back to your body. Deepening your breath. Some small movements, fingers and toes. Little stretches. Allowing this to lead you onto your right side, rolling, curling up into a ball there. Just being with your breath. Taking your time to ease yourself up to a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed. Finding your posture once again, long spine. Take a deep breath. Hands to heart center. And bowing your head toward your heart to honor the wisdom within. And we bow a little deeper to honor the hearts and wisdom. There are many, many, many teachers, all of our life lessons that have brought us to this very moment. And as the great Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh would say, it's a wonderful moment. I hope you take whatever qualities that you're enjoying about yourself right now into your day and into your night until you practice again to connect with those qualities and more. Namaste.
Namaste.